Thank the Lord for these vacuum seal bags because I have no idea how I was gonna fit all these clothes in this bag. But this helps a lot. So it's the 26th. I leave at 11 a.m. It's 9:48 a.m. And I'm gonna just say I got the worst sleep of my life. All right, second worst sleep of my life. The first one was the flight. The flight was absolute worst sleep of my life. I got 2 hours of sleep. Couldn't sleep. Kept having dreams, demonic dreams. Kept hearing voices. Could not sleep. Right. This is part 2. And God is just reminding me that when you're about to make a big decision, when I have you like really depending on me, I'm gonna irritate your flesh, right? Because I was watching this sermon 2 days ago, and the guy was like, just because you ask God to take you out of the fire, like, God, this is too much, I can't deal with all this. He's not just gonna take you out the fire, right? He's gonna let it burn. If he sees your flesh is still doing things and still acting out in certain ways, or he can still feel that your flesh feels certain things, he's gonna irritate it even more, right? Which is why he's making me so patient. I've been waiting so long for this entire journey to finally come into fruition. God is like, yeah, I had to make it that way so that whatever your flesh holds on to cannot walk through this new door. Unforgiveness, sadness, old wounds, past relationships, past friendships, past hurt, anger, none of that can go into this new door, right? And there's a little bit of your flesh that still gets irritated when it has to wait. A little bit of your flesh that still gets irritated when it can't control situations. A little bit of your flesh that still gets irritated when it has to walk through unknown doors. I have to irritate your flesh, right? So, not only did I get the worst sleep of my life, meaning I am exhausted, my entire back, my neck, my throat, all this tension, like one of the worst pains I felt in my life. And God did that literally right before the flight too. That sleep, worst pain in my life. My back was hurting, holding my bags, and he made me fast, right? Hungry, tired, and my entire body was hurting before I walked on that flight. Same thing. I had a dream that I fasted, so that we're going to be fasting. I am exhausted, and my body is in pain, and I have to carry 4 bags with me. And God is just like, it has to be that way. I have to get you to listen to me clearly, clear instruction, right? Because if you start going your own way and saying, well, I'm just going to do this because this makes sense, or I'm going to, no. If you start doing that, you can miss this thing, you can mess it up, you can delay it, you can, you know what I'm saying, push it even further because you disobeyed me. Disobedience can hurt you, right? And God is just teaching me that like, it doesn't matter. It's just temporary, disturbing your flesh so that you can go into this new door. Once you go into that new door, it'll go away, right? Same thing with the flight. As soon as I got to where I need to be, back pain gone, neck pain gone. God had me eat. I wasn't tired anymore. I took a nap. God had me relax. As soon as I got through that new door. So, same thing. You're not going to eat till you walk through that door. You're not going to sleep till you walk through that door. And you're still going to have body pain so that you can depend on me, right? And sometimes God does not get rid of that thing, get rid of that body pain, get rid of that tiredness, get rid of that sickness, get rid of that hunger, because he needs you to depend on him, right? He needs no error. He needs no feelings involved, no like, God, I can't do this anymore. No, you're going to do it if you're hungry, right? You're going to do it if you're tired. You're going to do it if your body hurts. You're going to do it. You're going to call on God. Yeah, for sure. So that's what God is teaching me. And although all this is happening, I'm not mad because I know God is behind it. And I know that it's for a reason. It's going to lead me where I need to be. So I'm just obeying, and I'll sacrifice it. You know what I'm saying? I'll sacrifice the pain. I'll sacrifice the hunger and the tiredness. It's okay. I did it before. I did it during the flight, and look at where God got us. So simple as that. Just obey God no matter what it looks like, no matter what your flesh feels, because my flesh is irritated. I want to lay down. I want to go to sleep. I want to stay here. I want to book another day here. I'm not going to do that because my flesh wants to do that. My spirit is saying no, right? When my flesh says yes, spirit says no. When my spirit says yes, flesh says no. Can't be like that. Nope. We're not listening to the flesh. So that's the situation. And yeah, we're going to see what happens.